Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally about to make the long-awaited Acrimony review. Y'all, I did the video twice actually, and my old phone decided it wanted to mess up the sound. So this is my third time. Just give me a thumbs up already for that, girl. To keep the same energy and girl. Anyway, let's get into the video. My thoughts on the movie Acrimony. It was really good and had some very valuable lessons to it. Spoiler alert, I am going to be talking a little bit about things that happen. So if you haven't seen it, click off now, exit. You've been warned, so if you hear after that, oh well. So, going back into the video, there was so many signs in the beginning that this guy wasn't right for her, but she was young and she was in love, but see, sometimes I feel like as females, especially young females, we take things too fast, and like this was like her first love, her first everything. Like she did everything first with this guy. She put all her eggs in one basket, and it was just like, no, don't do that, girl. Like you gotta live a little, figure out what you do and what you don't want, and then settle down with somebody. But in the beginning, he was just, he took advantage of her in a kind of a situation where she was grieving, and they were dating, and she was paying on all the dates, and like her sisters were telling her, hey, like this guy isn't the right guy for you. Why are you going out with him? He doesn't, like, he's always asking you for things and things like that. But technically he wasn't asking her for anything. He would suggest. He was using the power of suggestion. So he wouldn't outright ask her for, like in one of the scenes. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. In one of the scenes, he was like, oh, he was like talking about a car that he wanted. He was just like, yeah, how am I gonna, get to these, like, these places, like interviews and things like that, and she was like, well, I'll take you out, Miss Volunteer, I'll take you. And he was just like, well, what if you're not there? And then she was just like, okay, I'll get you a car. She got him a car. He ain't talked to her for like 3 weeks. And she's up there like, what is going on? Like, she's all calling him. And then things happened where, she caught him cheating. And then she also paid for his college, the rest of his college. I'm like, girl, he didn't ask her for that either. He just was like, I'm not going to be able to pay for college. And she was just like, how much? How many semesters? How much money is it gonna be? And he told her, and she paid for him. I was like, girl, I'm sorry. I would have been like, nope. I wouldn't have offered nothing. Because, and then, she ended up, after all these red flags, she still ended up marrying him. And I'm just like, See, if you already showing that many red flags to begin with, I'm not getting married to you. I'm sorry. And then other things happened where, like, she was working 2 jobs, and he was sitting at home working on this dream for 18 years. And I'm like, I can't. I would have been like, see ya. But then I just, and then when, the same girl he had cheated with back when they were in college, 18 years later, this lady resurfaces, and she's at the company where, he was at, where he wasn't at the company, but he was trying to get his invention into that company, and she just so happened to be there. And so, like, things transpired where he actually ended up getting his invention finally was manifested into reality after so long. And he ended up, it was with the help of the other female. And and like before that all that even happened, his wife kicked him out and she divorced him. And after that divorce, his invention came true and everything happened, and he was just flying solo. And then he ended up marrying the girl he cheated on with all those years ago. And he started giving her everything that he promised his first wife. And she was mad. But he did give her $10 million, which is very generous, because I know some dudes would have just been like bounced. They wouldn't have gave the first wife a dime. And it was crazy, man. She was so mad and she just got so upset and angry, and she was just like, I was just like, girl, I would have took the $10 million and been like, okay, bye, thank you, girl. I mean, but she wanted the love part of it, I guess. But I was just like, my whole thing about it is, if a person shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. When you see the signs and this ain't something you want to tolerate, just leave right there before you get too deep. All right. That's my review. Go see it. Just like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and swoop.